BlizzCon happened this weekend.
Yeah.
Sombra's finally here.
Finally.
Sombra.
At that point, at this point, it's taken way too long.
I know.
Yeah, I don't even.
She was never going to live up to the hype that they put in place, but still, I think she's going to be pretty fun.
I think she's a cool looking character, though. At least I think her design is cool. I think her moveset is cool. I think turning invisible and hacking defensive players is cool.
Hacking health packs. I like her. Also her as a character. She's kind of almost seems neutral. She's not necessarily good in any way, but she's just looking out for herself. So she's not really factioning with the Overwatch people or with I forget the other faction's name.
The Infiltrated or whatever.
Whatever Widow and Reaper are from. But because that's what in the video it shows her. She's working with them, but when she actually gets the target, she stops and goes, all right, well, I want a friend who's, the most powerful woman in Russia. So let's be friends. And so, I don't know. I like her personality, and I think it fits pretty well in this universe and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna try her out. She's not out on consoles yet, but she's part of the PC preview program, whatever they have, I think.
PTR.
Yeah, so her affiliation is Talon.
Okay.
Which is Reaper.
Right.
So I'm going to try her out. I hope she's better than Ana, to be quite honest with you.
You don't like Ana?
Ana kind of sucks on console, to be honest. I
guess
couldn't get used to her. I mean, they have made some improvements to her since I played last. I haven't played Overwatch in a while.
If you get good with those grenades, you can land... I mean, if you just land a grenade in a couple shots, you can almost heal the tank up, instantly.
Yeah, I mean, her character is a cool concept. I just never put in the time to learn how to use her. And when she first came out, she was a little weak. But I mean, they've had multiple patches since then, so I'm sure. Another thing announced at BlizzCon: Diablo 1 is coming to Diablo 3 in the form of a new realm.
Yeah, I'll play it, but I mean, I'm not that super excited about it.
I'm not.
I kind of feel like people would have either rather had A Diablo 4 announcement, or B, a Diablo 2 remastered announcement.
I think that's what a lot of Diablo fans are kind of hoping for, in the fact that it's just another character, and then Diablo 1 kind of let some people down. Well, I mean, it let me down. I'm not going to go back to Diablo just for one character. I mean, granted, it would give, I guess, a new field to playing through, but it's still the same system. They're probably going to introduce maybe a few new legendaries just for the Necromancer, but it's not going to change the way any of the other classes work. None of the other classes are getting new abilities. None of them are getting anything changed. So,
yeah,
it kind of just to me seems like they're just done with Diablo almost as a franchise.
See, I don't think they're done with Diablo. I think they're done with Diablo 3, and I think they are. I think Diablo 4 is closer than most people think.
But I think if they were going to be just done with Diablo 3, they would have maybe hinted at something else coming. They didn't even kind of give us anything to look forward to. They just kind of were this is it.
Yeah, but to be fair, they're still patching Diablo 2.
I mean, but they're not saying they're still patching it isn't really doing a whole lot. And most of the time, it's just a ladder reset.
Yeah.
To have the next season start. Which, I mean, I don't know how long they're going to continue that, but that doesn't take a whole lot of effort. I mean.
Yeah.
The game pretty much takes no server space because it's run all client side. Whoever makes their world, it runs off of their game, in there. So, I mean.
Yeah. What about you, Brian? I mean, I know you would have rather had Diablo 2.
Yeah, I don't really care about. Won't even play it.
You want to play Diablo 1?
Nah, I didn't really. I mean, it's cool, but I think Diablo 2 is what everyone wanted.
Yeah, I had never played Diablo 1, and that's probably the only reason I'll go back and do it. But
yeah,
I mean, other than that, I'll do it once and be done.
I'm a little kind of surprised they're still really focusing on Diablo 3 because seasons are coming to consoles now. But I feel
they are.
Yeah, seasons are coming to consoles
this
now. It's a little late.
All too late.
It's too late.
All too late.
I mean, I feel like everybody who's played Diablo on consoles has already played it.
This should have happened a year ago.
Yeah, I mean,
over a year ago.
Well, I mean, that's what seasons came as soon a little bit after Reaper of Souls came out to PC. So it should have been maybe a few months behind for consoles, but now PC's on season 8, something like that. Now I think it's the one that's just starting. And everyone, especially because they don't change anything for these seasons, they really do nothing but like give you maybe a tiny like little like kind of they'll give you wings or they'll give you like a little portrait. It's just all
wings.
It's like it's
You got
not
wings in Destiny.
it's not that cool.
trials.
Like there's no reason to go through and play, especially when they make these like season journeys. They're not fun to do. It's just a grind, and then eventually you get there at the end, and then you get this tiny little reward that really was not worth it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And I don't care about the Necromancer. That was my least favorite character.
Yeah, that seems to be what everybody's saying. A lot of people that like really love Diablo were like,
I wanted the druid.
the Necromancer is the one character that nobody liked. So,
I mean, there's plenty. Of
I mean, I'm
people
sure
who
there's
enjoy
people
it,
that like the Necromancer,
no,
but I
like-
mean, like the vocal minority are like, I kind of feel like the Necromancer is not the one class. that
Yeah,
I
it's
like.
because the reason was you either did a giant bone army or a giant army of like skeletons and stuff that helped you, which made it so you pretty much did nothing, or you did
Sounds
like
my kind of character.
This is
or you did a class which was so graphically weird on it that it made everyone else lag, so no one wanted to play with you.
Right.
So it was really like at the time, like the Necromancer really didn't add anything that like made the game fun. So that's kind of I think why everyone didn't want to play it. But
well, I feel like that's why they did the Witch Doctor. The Witch Doctor is basically the Diablo 3 version of the Necromancer.
yeah, it was like a better kind of tweaked version where you actually were doing things yourself, even if you had an
But
army
you
of
still
people.
could
But
summon
you could
a whole.
still-
You could still have a
Right.
an
And that's
army
a-
build.
They did a good job with the Witch Doctor, but if they're going to make the Necromancer in Diablo 3 like they did with Diablo 2,
It's just like it's basically a crappier version of the Witch Doctor.
Yeah.
They should have brought back the druid.
you want to have a giant bear?
I turned into a werewolf.
Oh, okay.
You can turn into a giant bear.
You have a giant bear.
No,
It's a pet.
You can turn.
You
into
can
it.
turn into a bear too?
Yeah,
That sounds awesome.
yeah. You can turn into a bear or a
I haven't
werewolf.
played Druid a whole lot, but I knew it was interesting. And then they had a whirlwind. I remember that was a pretty common one. An earthquake.
Yeah.